I've had the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headphones for about 2 months now, and we're going to be going over if you should buy them. By the end of this video, you'll be able to decide for yourself if these headphones are worth spending the money on. The first thing you guys are going to notice when you pick up the headphones and put them on your head, or when you bring them out of the box, is how nice and light the headphones are. This brings me into comfortability, design, and form factor. The headphones I have are white, and they are a nice stylish pair of headphones with the Bose logo on the side that's pretty universal to Bose headphones in general. When you put them on your head, you're going to notice that there is a very nice cushion at the top that is made of a very nice material that just kind of pressures onto your head and really just creates a very nice feel. And each ear cup itself has its own very pillowy feel to the headphones that kind of inflates and deflates as you put them on. What I have noticed with these headphones is that the design does help them feel comfortable for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. The one thing I will say is that if you do put a lot of pressure on the side of your head when you go to sleep, or if you do fall asleep with these on your head, is that the pillowy feel of the ear cups themselves help this to really not be as uncomfortable as it could be. Now, moving into form factor a little bit more, is that the headphones themselves, actually one headphone will enclose into the other, creating a space-saving form factor that the headphones shine on. So if you're putting them in your backpack or into a briefcase or any kind of suitcase, these actually get smaller for your travel needs rather than the 700s, which actually don't fold into each other. The folding is really nice, and they do come with a hard plastic case, meaning if you put the headphones in the hard plastic case and then you put the hard plastic case somewhere, I actually doubt that your headphones are gonna get scratched or broken. I can only assume that if you guys are buying these headphones, you might be buying them for somebody or for yourself who also might be someone who exercises a lot. If you guys are going to exercise with the headphones, what I do recommend doing is one of two things. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is actually tighten the headphones to the ultimate tightest setting. It might feel a little bit tight on your head. What I recommend is getting through this, because what you're gonna notice is when you run and start to get into the everyday motion of actually running, you're gonna realize that the headphones actually have a much lower chance of coming off your head. The second thing is, I will say, is that for me personally, I found that they were much less likely to come off my head when I had a hat and or glasses on. The headphones actually help my glasses to not come off because the headphones actually have a seal right here on your ears, helping everything to feel safe and secure. So guys, if you guys are looking to buy the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headphones, I wouldn't necessarily pause and hit the brakes if you are an avid exercise person. Moving on to connection. As far as connection goes, these headphones do connect to your iPhone seamlessly or Android seamlessly. There is a Bose Connect app, which actually helps you to connect to your phone, update the headphones themselves, change the name, or just basically connect and feel reassured that you're using an app by Bose. Next, going into noise cancellation. For me personally, I have found that the noise cancellation on these headphones is about a 7 or an 8. The headphones themselves are actually really nice when you don't have music playing or any kind of sounds themselves. So there is a tiny little noise that is actually really hard to describe, but it is a noise that really helps you know that there is noise canceling going on and really gets any sort of onto noise out. Airplanes, the engine's completely gone. Coffee shops, you basically would only hear something if it was in about a foot range of you, but overall the noise cancellation is good enough to where if you wanted to get completely away from your surroundings and every possible noise, that is what you can actually do with these. It could actually get to the point where it's dangerous. I would not recommend using noise cancellation if you're walking in a park or where you could have any kind of incidents with a car or anything like that. One thing about the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headphones that I'm not sure a lot of people know, because this isn't really advertised on either the website or in advertisements, is that the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headphones actually have transparency mode. There is a multifunctional button on the side of the headphones that actually allows you to go between noise canceling and transparency mode. Bose calls it aware mode, and this really actually helps basically create the same illusion that you're getting with the AirPods. But what it really is it allows you to actually have the ability to, while you're having the headphones on, to actually have awareness of your surroundings, but the music is just really helping you kind of get into the zone. If you want to accomplish those two birds with one stone, this is going to be the best way to do it. And this was just surprising to me because I did not know that these headphones had this feature. Sound quality, probably a 7 or an 8 in my opinion. The reason why I say a 7 or an 8 is because it's not an audiophilic headphone, but these are going to be good enough headphones to get the job done. The lows are not focused on as much as the mids. The mids are what's focused on the most, and the highs are not focused on as well. So if you're looking for basically anything that's going to just sound good, these are going to sound great. However, for certain types of music like hip hop and rap, the bass is not going to be as thumpy as, say, a Beats by Dre. And if you're listening to something like Celine Dion or Andre Bocelli or anything operatic with a high end, it's not going to be as sharp or as clear as an audiophilic headphone. Phone calls. So if you guys are looking to make phone calls with these headphones, one thing I will say is I can't get enough of just having a pair of headphones on for a really long call with maybe a parent or a relative or a sibling, and you just don't really want to hold your phone up to your head. The iPhone has actually introduced noise isolation when you connect it to any Bluetooth voice device, I guess you could say. My AirPods do this, my Powerbeats Pro do this, and this is a specific add-on to iPhone. Now I can't guarantee this on Android because I don't have an Android device, but what I will say is the quality of calls has been great so far, and it actually seems like the Bose Quiet Comfort 45s with a wear mode would actually pair really well with somebody who's maybe on the phone all day and you don't want to have your hand up to your phone. Bose Quiet Comfort 45s are very comfortable, so if you wanted to pair the comfort of the Bose headphones with the noise isolation of iOS, you actually might have yourself kind of a magical pairing. But the one thing I will say is if you are going to use them, I do kind of recommend using them with one ear, because what I noticed is even though that there is a wear mode, what happens is the Bose headphones actually noise isolate a little bit, similar to when you put your hands over your ears. So I would recommend having one ear off, otherwise you might find yourself shouting. For battery life, I have noticed that these headphones get about 18 to 22 hours. I wouldn't really say it's an issue. What I found with these headphones is that I really don't plug them in that much. I will also include that the headphones do have an auxiliary port on them, so if they ever do die, you can actually plug them in via the auxiliary port and use them regularly. However, they don't function as exceptional without power, meaning that the sound quality is a little different and there's no noise canceling, but you are able to plug them in if, say, you just really need some music. So that's good to know. Now, going into price, these range from about $280 to $350. For me personally, I would definitely wait until they're on sale. I've seen these go down to $250, I believe. I've even seen, I think, go down to $230, which is a huge deal, and I would definitely recommend purchasing them for this price, because I think for $350 is a little steep when you can get some options that are newer and better for the same price. Now, going into should you buy, these headphones are really for one consumer and one consumer only, and that is the average consumer. If you're looking for a generic sound that sounds great and all of your music will sound great, but there's no real focus, these will sound great. If you're looking for noise cancellation that isn't exactly a 10, but is gonna get the job done for a coffee shop and to get rid of maybe noises in your house when you're trying to work on some paperwork, these are gonna be great. And also, if you're someone who's a frequent flyer, these are also gonna be great. Anyways, guys, I will put the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 link below and some alternatives below. I do recommend checking out the reviews of those alternatives before buying, because I don't fully recommend them. So I will research those headphones, put the links below, and help you guys make the best decision possible. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.